Hello everybody, welcome back to more DMC2. Today's plan, because I finished Dante's story last weekend. Lucia's story is supposed to be 13 missions, which is about half of Dante's, about 3 hours. Best case scenario, I can finish this today. I'm really curious about how different Lucia plays from Dante, if there's any kind of level variety between the two. Because playing through Dante's story, I didn't feel like the story was told in like a presentable way. I feel like I only got part of the story. So I'm thinking this is gonna take after or like mimic something like Sonic Adventure, where each character has like their own story to go through. So I'm curious how different this is and how different she plays from Dante. And then after that I can move on to DMC3, where maybe I'll have a little bit more fun. If I do finish this today. So we don't load this time. Right, the other thing I learned is that DMC2 is on 2 separate discs. One disc for Dante, one for Lucia. So I think we do new game here. Okay, so again, I think this definitely starts? No. Let me be quiet.
In a time long since past.
This is the same opening.
In an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, and humans were powerless under their rule. Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda.
If it's just running through the same missions,
and wielding the sword that bore his own
I feel like this game already cut a lot of corners
eradicated the demons
in like the lazy way. My worst fear is I'm just gonna have to play through everything again.
And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the Demon Slayer,
Soul Calibur. Definitely worth making that joke twice. They should have put Dante in something. I was gonna say in Soul Calibur, but in literally anything. I guess Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Infinite. I hope she has a busted
You called?
firearm. Did she call? Not saying anything.
Till next time, son of Sparda.
A part of me is a little part of me is wondering, like, what if they revoiced the lines in like the first 2 games? But that is like tough territory to do and do right. I've been getting into Silent Hill games recently, and the HD ports redo the lines for Silent Hill 2 and 3, and they are they just don't fit. So it's like, alright, what are we working with? Ooh, that's a little... She does a normal roll and then like a half spin. I can't do the spin anymore. There it is. I think it's backwards. Nope, just inconsistent. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yes, sir. But the reason I would consider like re-recorded voice lines in DMC 1 and 2 is just because the sounds in this game are really compressed. And speaking of that, like, I saw gameplay of the SMT remake, and the music in that was notoriously compressed. I don't think they fixed it in the HD version. That makes me really sad. Because the music in that game's really good, but again, it's just really compressed. They block the first door, and you, I guess, just supposed to climb roofs until you get all the other red orbs. I found one. It's empty. This place is empty. I think I saw another. Where did I see it? Further back? There it is. Like, they don't ask you to do anything else during this first section. Just walk around. It's just supposed to be fun. There was another further back. This is where I started. No, it's not. $44. Is there exactly 45 in this area? That's also kind of lame. I think I saw one up here. Unless I was already up here. Yeah, I was already up here. I need one more. It's a shame it wasn't in that trail with all the others. Like, first impressions are everything. Imagine if you put this disc in first when you played this game. 49. And you were just walking along an empty town. Deserted town. With a door that's... They didn't even try to put stairs there. So, you know what? This looks good. They won't mind. Nobody's gonna look at the stairs and be like... Or look at the door and be like, hey, there should be stairs there. Just me. Oh, I think her projectile is the same. It's broken too. She plays exactly the same. I think she does. Like, the basic idea is the same. She's got a launcher. Got a broken projectile. I'm curious about DMC 3 and 5. I assume 4's got multiple characters, but I know 5's play extremely different from one another. Watching people play V, I think his name is really cool. Like, V's got such an interesting playstyle for a game like DMC. Your combos are done at a distance, and then you get in to do that final hit. Like, that's super satisfying. Just to look at. I'll be up here. Yeah. I think she plays almost exactly the same. Yeah, because I haven't been able to play as anybody yet. DMC 1 only has Dante. And, you know, this is my first time playing somebody other than Dante. I gotta write down... I gotta bring up my notepad so I can talk about the game. Because if I'm beating it today, then I'll be doing that for a little bit. But I wanna write down that you can't dodge while attacking. You can't cancel into a dodge. I think you could in the first game. I'm hoping somebody joins the chat at some point today so I can ask that question for sure. I just played DMC 1 before this and I don't remember. I just assume you can because it didn't feel bad. Interesting. That's worse than Dante's. Maybe her physical attacks are better? I gotta get a good look at their Devil Trigger forms too. Hers looks kind of interesting. I learned that the demon designer for SMT, Kazuma Kaneko, did the designs for DMC3's Devil Trigger forms. And after looking at the art, like, yeah, he's got a very distinct art style. I really like both his demon and his character designs. Is he getting hit by his friend? I think he just friendly fired. Do they go straight up? Okay. Yeah, then it's just as broken. Let's try this. I think she's worse than Dante. That keeps you stuck in place. Did that shift over? Yeah, that's just remnants of the PS2. I'm sure the either the draw distance or just having it on a CRT wouldn't be that noticeable. I think this is where Dante starts. Can I? I don't think I can get them in the air. Ooh, alright. They just let you have at them. Like, they attack sometimes, but not fast enough. I remember how aggressive the demons were in the first game, and just having the movement options to, like, react to it. One felt so good. Oh, there's a, health upgrade. I don't know if I can get up there. Oh, I can. At least that's still a thing. Like, there's still exploration to get items. About the same as 1, as far as, like, them being obscured by the screen and you just catching a glimpse of them. I like her design also. I like that Dante's got the striking red jacket and she's got the striking red hair. Before I forget, I'm gonna pull up my my notes, since this will probably be the last DMC2 stream. Well, let's see here. DMC2. Put that over here. And then I wanted to write down that you can't cancel attacks into roll. Yeah, I like her design, and I like how it relates to Dante's. Kind of power-ups, just damage. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, boring. It might even be more interesting just to get more purple orbs. I feel like it would have been better for Dante at least. Okay, that fills Devil Trigger. So maybe there'll be puzzles with it? It feels... Devil Trigger... The Devil Trigger abilities that you get... what's the right word? They don't feel fleshed out. Because you gotta, like, pause and then swap them out, and then use Dante's flight, or like pause, swap it out, then use Dante's, like, run really fast. It could have been something almost like a Metroidvania, but you only used it one time. Sorry, writing down. I guess I gotta put points into her daggers. Can I change? There should be a way to change targets too. Yeah, that's worse. I forgot. It does do a lot of damage, it just isn't as satisfying. So what does that get? Probably flight. I guess they mirror too. Aerial heart. So it looks like she gets the same abilities as Dante too. Because, yeah, that's for flight. Oh, looks different though. Yeah, I like her design. But you use this kind of thing so infrequently. Dante, I remember using it once I unlocked them, and that was it. It's cool that there's a puzzle, or like, pseudo-platforming around it, though. Yeah, I really like this design, though. Probably should have broken that statue. Alright, so how do I do this? Alright, I think it's like suctioning me to it. Whoa! Oh, that's all I had. I think the cutscene still drained my Devil Trigger. Yeah, can't afford anything still. Green orb. Alright, come on. Did I fought this guy before, I think. I think that was in the laser room. You gotta be more careful than that. Oh, I think I'm flinching him now. Oh, I should be hitting him from behind. That way he doesn't turn around. What a bad attack. Yeah, okay, so the Devil Trigger form gives some hit stun. Ooh, wasn't expecting the right hook. Yeah, I don't know if Dante's stunned them like this. I play these games only on the weekend and I forget so much. One of the reasons I want to write stuff down. Or else I'll just be saying this game's bad and just leaving it at that. So she must get the other artifacts. It must be part of her thing. Nothing on that side. Should I break these? Oh, there's a lot. How much are they giving me? About 20? Moving on. Okay. I was very confused for a second. I have enough to upgrade something. This is where Grandma's house gets blown up. Dante's so cool. Oh, and also the hair. I didn't realize... I related Dante's outfit to her hair. But her white or gray outfit matches Dante's white hair. Neato.
Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
You're alive.
It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes.
Scarecrow! What's up?
We are the guardians
Thank you
of
for the raid.
this land. We
How
do
was
not
Madagascar? I was watching a bit before I started
fought
streaming.
against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must
I started
fight
the
this
second character in
evil.
DMC2, and it's about half the playtime as Dante, so I'm trying to get it done today. Then we can move to DMC3, the better one. I guess I could skip this, because I've already seen it. Big bad guy.
Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear?
Yeah, I've been trying to still stay consistent, streaming on the weekends.
Here is the bastone. Now we have only one piece.
I
remaining.
don't know if
I
this...
believe
if
that it is
it's
in the
mother-daughter.
I know.
Not sure. But yeah, I'm playing as Lucia, the red hair, right now. So, they play exactly the same, first of all. But I've already done, like... So I'm only on mission 3, but there are different levels. So I'm curious about how different they are. I'm assuming it's going to be on the lazy side, where not much has changed. I'm definitely revisiting some of the same areas, but this is still early. Like, this is a revisited area. The projectiles that she has are just as broken as Dante's dagger, so that's good news. But other than that, she plays almost exactly the same. Oh, I forgot what was happening. I thought those were enemies spawning. That's the mistake I made the first time around. Yeah, so we're already repeating content. I didn't expect anything more. But if I do get this done today, then I'll do the discussions and I'll just talk about it for a bit. Because I'll be turning this into a YouTube video. Good old DMC2. Also, welcome back, Sir BT. I said welcome to Scarecrow, but I didn't get a chance to say it to you. What else? I saw you streaming Scarecrow. Is it called Robots? Just Robots? I remember that movie from forever ago. I guess you're hitting up. It's not Pixar, right? It's something else. Because Madagascar is not Pixar. Unless I'm wrong. I'm very uneducated when it comes to movies. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw that Robots movie at a drive-in theater. I always have like extra nostalgia for movies I've seen at the drive-in. Do you have drive-ins where you're at? I don't know if that's a weird question to ask. What's up, Gamer Gal? Because there aren't a lot of drive-in movie theaters like anywhere anymore, but there's one that's like 20-30 minutes from my house, and I wanted to go to it, but I don't want to do anything this year, you know. Never been. Yeah, drive-ins are awesome. My dad has a pickup truck, so he'd get like a big radio, and then we just sit in the back of the truck and watch it. It's a good time. Recommend drive-in theaters when we're not in a global pandemic. I'm doing good, Gamer Gal. I'm playing through the DMC like the first 3 games. I finished the first one, had a great time. Picked up the second one. This one is notoriously bad. And if you've noticed, I've been able to keep up with chat while just mashing the same set of buttons. But I've already done this content before with Dante, so I'm supposed to break that wall once I'm done. It's a blatant Ratchet & Clank ripoff. Huh. I don't remember anything about it. I remember seeing it. That's interesting. I've only seen the movie, though. I haven't seen the game, so the game's the ripoff. Got it. She's gonna get that same running ability, too. It says a lot about this game when I use Devil Trigger just as much for wanting to get to one area to another faster than just having extra combat damage. Yeah, so I'll probably, if everything is the same, I'll probably try to rush through this so I can start 3 tomorrow. It was so boring they changed to Madagascar. Yeah, that'll happen with the movie tie-in games of that era. I don't know if I've played any movie tie-ins that I've liked. Not recently, anyway. I used to rent an old Bionicle GameCube game that I remember being fun. I have it again, but I haven't played it. That'd be kind of fun to do one day. I'm trying to think of some others. There's always a Shrek Super Slam. See, I haven't played any of the SpongeBob games, and I know that they're good because one of them got remade, Battle for Bikini Bottom, right? My memory's so bad, I don't know which one it is. I know it by the cover. Let me see if I can look it up. Bionicle GameCube. Bionicle Heroes was the one that I played. I used to rent it. I remembered it was interesting. Magic Stone with the Heart of a Merciful Goddess. Oh, I got Healing Heart early. That's not what I was expecting. That's automatically equipped, I think, because I don't have anything to replace it with. Yeah, I haven't played any of the SpongeBob games. I want to one time. So where do I go now, if it's not the same as Dante's? I played a little bit of Shrek Super Slam. I gotta play more of it. There's a whole, competitive community around it. Do I have to fight these guys, or can I just leave? Yeah, I can just leave. I know that Riding Hood and Gingerbread Man are S tier because they have infinites in that game. That's about all I know. Oh, the puzzle's not even the same here. That's kind of funny. They changed what ability you get first, but they took out the puzzle element to it, which I still hesitate to call a puzzle. It was just get the ability and then run fast. Can't skip this, I tried. Alright, so I guess I'll do this the same as before, where I'll just stick to one side. So I gotta get rid of one of these before I can do real damage. Ooh. Maybe that'll get rid of it faster? Okay, and then I go in for damage. Nope, not that one, this one. Okay. This fight takes a while just to work out the whole tentacle thing. I guess I should just be doing this. I think I can cancel projectiles at any time. Alright, then I go in for damage. I'll heal it back. Alright, cool. Yeah, the boss doesn't do enough damage for this to actually matter. Okay, and then I double trigger in there. It's even better that I got Healing Heart early. Oh, no worries. I actually felt bad because I saw that you were streaming, and I don't like to link my channel in people's Discords while they're live. And I saw that you weren't online, but then you were online after that, so I felt bad. I figured that's what happened with something with your internet. Alright, let me get out of here. I'm just glad, I don't know if Twitch is stopped showing raids under 5, but Streamlabs is still showing it, so I got the notification, which is great. Yeah, I just feel like it's a common etiquette thing, is like, don't advertise your live stream while somebody is live. To me, that sounds rude. Okay, so they reverted that change. That's good. They make bad decisions and then go back on them, which is cool, but it'd be nice if they just didn't make bad decisions. Oh, she was doing the Naruto run. Interesting. You know I appreciate you, Scarecrow. Right, now I gotta take a microscope to that and make sure I saw that right. Man, this is disappointing. Oh wait, what? This is a new enemy. I was just about to say, it's disappointing that this is all exactly the same, but I think this is a new enemy. Maybe not. Because there would take over the tanks. Yep, Naruto running. Awesome. Yeah, this is the same-ish. This guy was in the first area, though. Nope, rolled the wrong way. Wow, I wish I could see the boss. There he is. I'm curious what the person who did the soundtrack also worked on. Because I like the soundtrack to this game. It's very, like, sporty rock. Yeah, I'm just healing all this damage back. This is extremely easy. I don't remember in DMC2 if Dante's Devil Trigger stunned enemies like that. I want to say no. And I also want to say no because it's like one has really good projectiles, which would be Dante, and then she maybe has better physical attacks. Let's see who the composer was for this. Only one of them I can click on Wikipedia. That would be Tetsuya Shibata. Where am I going? Down here? This is a joke of a boss. I'm ready for this. I'll try to do what I did last time and just press one button. If we stand on the side and just mash the attack button, one button at a time. I guess the other enemies are gonna get in my way. We'll see. Devil Trigger, so we'll press another button. Yep. Almost dead. Oh, and I got a really good combo. I got the Are You Ready? I got Showtime. I think Showtime's the best combo I can get. Oh man, the other enemy hit me once. And then when it turns the top half, my character just centers in the middle. Man, they ruined my combo. I can't believe it. Almost there. Even worse is that it has so much health. Even the other enemies have bad aim. Oh, we're getting a little off center. I don't want to be in front of the tank, but I guess it still doesn't matter. I guess it's centering on the eye at the top. Okay, that was fun. I earned that one. Like, nobody who designed the game said that there was any problem with that. I'm so confused. Yeah, I know. My finger... Ugh. I'm gonna have to work out later. What's the hand grips? I'm gonna need a hand grip. Did a number on my hand. This area has such a Half-Life vibe to it. I think it's just the colors. Because, like, Half-Life was still pretty colorful, all things considered. I wonder what the reasoning for making her story half the length of Dante's was. I mean, my assumption is just, like, needing to put this game out now. See, I don't know if they rushed the game or if they just didn't know what they were doing. Like, I guess it's both. Because, like, I don't know, man. This is an anomaly right here. This game is so easy. And they didn't contact, Shinji Mikami, the creator of the first game. They didn't contact him about the sequel, from what I remember hearing. Get them finger gains, yeah. Scarecrow, you were asking me about Valhalla a while ago when I was playing it. I'm gonna put out a video on Monday about it. Because I actually really liked it. I even like, it's a visual novel, but I started playing through it immediately a second time once I was done. Because I was interested in the like things that you pick up on the second playthrough. Alright, let's start with the opener. Oh, is there somebody up there? There is. I think, like, if we're gonna keep the fixed camera angle, health bars help a lot. I think I should write that down too. I think I go in here and then I leave immediately after. Is there something in here? Cranky bomb. Okay. Is that a key item or like a consumable? I know what I'm doing. I'm driving that plane into there. How did I do it last time? Did I break more things? So in Dante's campaign, I came in here and then drove that plane into the fan. Maybe I'm going somewhere else this time? Yeah, Valhalla, but it's spelled in, like, Leet speak. I guess power has been supplied to all the doors. Hey, what's up, Sabotage? Welcome. You're just in time for... I think this is going to be the last DMC2 stream. I think so. I hope so, actually. Let's use the word hope. Alright, so do I drive the plane in like last time? Is it going to activate now that the fan's running? Or do I just run up to the fan myself? I very specifically remember... Oh, wait. Do I cut these? I think I've got the wrong idea. These enemies gotta go, though. Alright, is that everyone? Yeah, that was my first question, was like, how broken are the projectiles for Lucia? And I got the good answer. Am I gonna die if I go into the fan? I feel like that's a possibility. Okay, I see that the plane's trying to move now. I already don't remember what I did the first time. I'm hoping I can clear out the enemies and then figure it out. Or they might just keep spawning, because that happens too. Yeah, the optimal combo for DMC2 is gun into gun into gun. I think they're just going to keep spawning. I'm going to enter this plane one more time. Like, there's nothing to interact with in here. Is there something back this way? Nothing. And the enemies are just gonna keep spawning. Alright, maybe I'll run at the fan and see what happens. Probably gonna die. No, I can't even get in the fan. I think the DPS is similar. They pop Monkey Boss's bubbles. I just fought him. I don't remember if that did anything. Regardless, at any opportunity to upgrade abilities, I'm gonna put it into the knives. Does anybody remember what I did here the last time? I just remember the plane crashing into this and going through the fan. Maybe I gotta leave. The other thing is it might be different for Lucia. Maybe I have to come back through here now that a door's open. I think this is too far back. Yeah, I think I'm going too far back. Yeah, I'm exploring the same environments, but not too much is different. It's like, it's not even just enough. It just feels the same. But I also don't remember what happens between play sessions, so there's a good chance it's just me not remembering too. It's a Naruto run out of here. So I came in here, hit the switch. Do I fly up? Because there's a thing for Devil Trigger. I think we're flying. Nope. General rule, DMC2, it's not your fault, it's the game's. So, like, I want to say that I gotta cut the ties on the plane, but these enemies keep spawning. There's also a thing here. This plane's not moving. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm going back to the beginning of the level. Try Naruto running into the plane. The momentum of the Naruto run cancels out the fan. I think that maybe I opened another door, and I did. I opened this door. This is new. What? Did an evil artifact just fly from the sky into my chest? For no reason whatsoever? Oh, it's killing me. Sick. It really be like that sometimes. I think that happened in DMC 1. Yeah, in like the sewer area. Alright, what is this gonna do for me? I'm glad I got Healing Heart so early. That makes this section a little bit better. I was thinking a lot while watching the VODs. I came to the conclusion it's not entirely the fault of the overpowered guns and knives that this game is so bad. Oh yeah, no, for sure, it's a lot of different things. I think it's... Oh, I gotta ignore these and run. It's not just the overpowered guns, but things don't combo into each other. Like, the combat doesn't feel like things lead into each other like they should. The enemies are extremely passive and easy. But one thing that I noticed is that you can't cancel attacks into rolls, which was like a big part of these games, is just like having the reaction time. The areas are open and empty. The enemies being easy is a big thing. They also have to put consumable, or they have to put the demon soul. They have to put demon soul things by the doors to tell you that you can go through the doors because it's not clear. Like, that's crazy to me. Is that a new weapon? Darts? Oops, wrong button. Equip. Oh, this is a weapon too. Darts and Cranky Bomb. I thought that was like a... DMC 1 had things that's like it's a consumable and it just kills all the enemies around you. I thought that's what the bomb was. Let's try these out. Ugh, that feels bad. Let's try these things out when I'm not gonna die. One of the biggest problems with the game is that your areas are much larger. Enemies either don't attack or can only be fought at range. Yeah, the environments are really big, for sure. Urges the player to walk away and use ranged weapons. Yeah, the areas are too big for this game, I agree. I don't think the guns can... So, like, the guns are overpowered. I don't think they should remain the way they are, because DMC 1, you had to melee, then you had to launch, and then you had to use the guns to juggle them in the air. In DMC 2, one button does all of those things. So, like, just pressing the gun button will stun them, it'll knock them up, and it'll juggle them forever. So, DMC 1 asked you to do more things, where, like, execution was a difficulty thing, and it just... I guess execution and then, like, asking you to get closer first with swords, and then being able to juggle them makes a big difference. I think you get away with too much with having strong weapons. I think if they got rid of the hit stun and the launch, and made them more similar to the first game, then it'd be fine. And it's not like I just want it to be the exact same as DMC 1, but like there was a reason that was good. Try the bomb, because that sucks. And the other thing too is, for Dante, and I'm assuming I'm going to find out now for Lucia, there's no reason to use the other firearms that you get. That one gets stuck. I guess that's good. I don't know. What a dumb projectile. I'm not quite sure how to throw it and how to drop it. I guess if I hold at them, I'm throwing it. I'm not even hitting them. Also, what just happened? Yeah, so the other arsenal weapons are useless. Yeah, the bosses are extremely easy too. I'm sure you saw the VOD for my first run through the game. Yeah, they should have made the bosses more complicated as well. Are we not going this way? I probably can't leave that way. Yeah, guns are extremely safe. If I wanted to, I can do most encounters just by mashing the gun button. Like for these guys. Because the game auto-targets to the next enemy. Like, this is clearly a major fault of the game. I'm just pressing a single button, and I'm getting away with so much. Sure, they should make the enemies more aggressive, but that's only one step of many. Yeah. I'm gonna assume again that they're gonna keep spawning, so I'll leave these guys to their devices. Alright, where am I going? So I can't use the lift. Yeah, I didn't do research, but I was asking that question. I didn't know if it was because the game was rushed, or because they just didn't know what they were doing, and it sounds like it was both. No, you know what? There's a door on this left side. I just can't see it. Right? I think I remember there being something here. Nope. And I physically just can't get on this. So where do I go? I am not sure where to go, which means I'm gonna go back the way I came. Yeah, my research is the Wikipedia page to my right on the other monitor. Alright, so I put the heart in there. Got the daggers. Oh, okay. So now I can, I guess, go up this way. Okay, let me fix this bat problem. As far as I know, an unnamed director was working on this. Hang on. Let me get to a safe area. Am I leaving the area now? I guess I'm leaving. I kind of like that I'm interacting with these areas in a way that helps Dante, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things. An unnamed director was working on this, and only one level was even playable, so they kicked him off the project, brought in Itsuno, told him to ship it in 6 months. Yeah. ArcLadder sent me an interview on Shinji Mikami, the guy who does the Resident Evil series, and hearing him talk about, he seemed very transparent about how much of his games, or how much of his influence was in each game, and how much was, like, Capcom saying, we want this out of the game. And I thought it was really refreshing hearing him talk like that. So, like, it sucks that the big companies push for such awful, like, restrictions and I don't know, like it makes an overall poorer experience, but they just care about the money, you know? So I totally picture that happening. Considering DMC 1 was like a passion project that wasn't even supposed to be its own IP. Like, there really isn't gonna be a time in recent history where, like, you're gonna be making a game and then the vision changes too much and they're gonna say, like, oh, you know what, this is such a cool idea, you should make your own IP out of it. Because now it's just sequels, sequels, and more sequels. Yeah, and I was looking into who directed each of the DMC games, and I did see that Itsuno did 3, 4, and 5, and those turned out great. So I would absolutely give the benefit of the doubt to him. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I know all the others were received well. Am I going back to the plane? I don't think I need to go back here. Right, like I know I have no backseat gaming tagged on this stream, but I am open to it now. I'm just gonna revisit this back room and then go back to the lava room where I came. Yeah, so that's the only thing I can do in here. Maybe I'll visit the inside of the plane again. Alright, yep, nothing. Then we Naruto run back this way. I think I'm only gonna beat this game one time. I can't imagine doing it more than once. What was the reason for the revisits? You were just bored? Wait, did I just go in a circle? I didn't mean to go this way. No, even I'm confused. Alright, so not up here. Where? This door. Yeah, like, it was way too early for me to say one way or the other. I didn't realize... And I was going back and forth. I was like, maybe these aren't that bad. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. But the Minotaur enemy, he had a couple attacks and was making me move. But after 3 attacks, he just repeated the same spin vortex attack. Again and again and again, and it was not working for him. Where's that door? Did I pass it already? Ooh, hold on. I'm trying to multitask. I was messing with chat. And now this... Okay, fixed it. One of the pop-ups was stuck, so I couldn't read chat. Alright, so where can I go? I guess I'll start by getting rid of these guys. Revisited the game purely because I was on a mission to beat every game on Dante Must Die. Okay, that makes sense. But is this a DMC game? You could have still beaten all the games and skipped this one. I don't think anybody would have judged you. So, alright. I went into this room. I put in the evil heart. Unlocked this door. What did I miss in here? This room's not that big. Should I be fighting all these guys and then maybe it lets me go? Because I thought they were just gonna spawn indefinitely. Maybe I should just fight them. The other thing too is they disappear when I cross a certain plane here. They're gonna disappear into the ether. So, like, where do I go? This kind of looks like a door. Might even have to look this up, which is pretty sad. I can't jump on the elevator either now. There's a barrier, invisible wall. I definitely tried. I was so confused, dude. I tried. I did. I really did. Maybe I didn't. Like, I'd have to go back and see if I actually tried to jump. I didn't know... See how the front two bars are yellow and black, like the floor? I didn't even know that there were barriers there. Do we blame the game, though? I don't know. I feel like I gotta take the L for that one. I'm skipping all the cutscenes. I've seen them before. Actually, no, this is different. Maybe. This guy also doesn't get any time to, like, be a character. He's such a bad boss, but he's funny, so I kind of like him. Oops. Just the same cutscene again. This is the moth boss. Yeah, and the other thing is there's so many flying enemies. And that really limits what you can do in this game even more. I like him because he's funny, and maybe that's it. Like, story-wise, the guy doesn't do a single thing. He's just like a bad guy, just because. I don't know, I just like his animations. He's very silly for the rest of this game. Yeah, this fight sucked the first time. Can I just do this? I'm gonna... No. The moth. The mistake that I made last time was, like, just going after the moth, because I thought the fight would end after that. But maybe I can build meter with these guys. Because the moth doesn't really do anything. Is that all it takes? See, just being able to hit stun enemies with the pistols makes this game extremely easy. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah, I think every DMC game has a legendary cutscene in it. The, I was supposed to fill your dark heart with light! It's something like that. That one's unforgettable. Ooh. Can I finish this now? Maybe? Okay, the moth's down. Is he still, he's still going. Oh, he's just got a really long death animation. I feel like that's a faster way to kill them. It's just getting eaten. He got in the way. I hate this boss. I hate a lot of them, actually. Alright, where's the other ones? Yeah, that one took a little bit of figuring out. I did it on the first try only because I had one of those continue orbs. But that one's crazy. I like that you can do triple the damage when they meld into one, though. Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine. Maybe one day I'll have to do a Dante Must Die run. What's the gist of it? Is like everything a one-hit KO, or is it just really, really hard?
I was created. That's why I have this ability.
Gotta work on that voice
Someday I'll
acting.
attack humans.
I must have skipped an important scene. Thought it was just a repeat. Alright, no more skipping cutscenes. Are we doing underwater sections like DMC 1? She jumps like she's on a skateboard. With the legs up and to the side. Oh, look at that! It's not first person. I like it more than DMC 1. Where am I going? This way. This is what DMC 1 could have done. And it would have felt less jarring changing the camera angle. No. Bowgun. Do I have to equip the bowgun separately? Equip. All the game's enemies do a lot of damage. They have the same or maybe slightly less health. They typically have the same or maybe slightly... So they have less health? Isn't that making it easier? Oh, hold on. I didn't even finish reading your thing. Less health because they have the ability to go Devil Trigger based on time or some other factor. Interesting. Do they have different designs when they Devil Trigger? Okay, so I have the bowgun. Where do we go? with the bowgun. Yeah, I figured that would be a lot of work if they'd had different designs. Would have been cool to see though. Alright, halfway there. Oh, and I haven't upgraded anything yet. Let's do purple. Bosses have way more move. That stuff I like to see is when things get remixed a bit, like with more attacks. I upgraded my daggers and I can't even use them in here. Did I just go backwards? Oh, I gotta go up. Yeah, they use that soul orb to light a path for you so often. I think it shows that the level design's not that great. Excuse me. Is this the one that lets me run really fast? Magic stone with the heart of a swimming demon fish. I wish the descriptions were better. Equip, amulet. It was Aqua Heart. Enhances ability to move in water. That's so situational. Why would I want that? I guess I'm not going to be flying that often. Wish most of the enemy names were better. Yeah, especially because they show up on the health bar in this game. It was less of a deal. And did DMC 1 have a health bar? I don't think it did. Oh look, I need it in order to get in here. Maybe. No? Right, okay, that's what I thought. So I got the thing that lets me swim faster, and it didn't help me get in that middle room. I switched weapons, and I don't remember when. I hate not being able to hit things in the direction I want. Oh look, that doesn't even hit them underwater. Yeah, the journal was so smart for DMC 1. Like, it gives you so much information, and of course you gotta figure it out yourself first. So it incentivizes, like, experimentation, which is really cool. I hate this. Why are we doing underwater sections? Yeah, I thought it was really cool that you had to do the action before it unlocked. Because, like, I even did some of those things by accident, and then being able to see in the book that I did that, it gives me more information to do better when I replay the game. I like that the first playthrough helps you with like, mastering the game. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Can I hit these? Okay. It switches my underwater weapon every time I leave the water. You'd think the game would remember. That all of them? Yeah, for real. Like, you have to be a game designer and play the game at some point and realize, like, is this fun? Is the entire game fun? No? Well, you change it. But yeah, 6 months will do that to you. Why does it keep switching weapons? I don't remember hitting that button. And see, I can't hit these switches without fighting all these enemies. I don't know where this guy is. Well, I guess I'll... Oh, there he is. Uh-huh. Ugh, why did they respawn? Yeah, why would they do this? This is so slow. It's so slow and even less difficult, because you hit stun them with every hit. Is that everyone? Alright, if that's everyone, I can try to hit these all again. So far, so good. See, and I just got the power up that lets me swim faster, but it really doesn't help that much. The one that lets you run faster that Dante got was really nice. Which is the first one I can get on? This one, probably? Whoa! I guess I'll double jump for safety. The reason I played them all on DMD is because I like DMC1 so much. Yeah, that's how I feel. What are some game series where I intentionally played bad games? I've definitely done that before. If Persona Q1 and 2 count, those are games that I played that are bad. What did I just open? Was it in this room or below it? I gotta... This game does not have my attention right now. I think it was down here. Oh, I recently played Silent Hill 4, but I was actually interested in playing that one. It's not a bad game, it's just extremely average. But Silent Hill 2 and 3 are masterpieces in my eyes. So I had to play 4 whether or not it was reviewed well. I might even play the ones that come after 4. I know that those are handled by different teams and people don't like those games, but I'm still curious. Because 4 actually had a lot to say about. I'm gonna release a YouTube video on Silent Hill 4. I made one for 4 and I made one for 1. I'm working on one for 3 and I might make one for 2. And then when I have money and can get the other games, I'll eventually do those. This guy's going stealth. So what's the strategy here? Right now he's not doing anything. Okay. Spoke too soon. Why make him invisible? I just imagine how much harder it would be to find him on a CRT TV. I can see him pretty well here. Yeah, I already hate this. The thing is, enemies don't do damage and you can heal it back really easily. I guess it's extra easy since I have the healing thing equipped. This game is so bad. I think I will rush to get this done today. I'm already halfway there. I'm gonna move on to 3 and... I think I'll do 3 and then move on to another series and revisit 4 and 5. I think that sounds fair. Give me a little break. It's just a waiting game. Like, I can try to hit him when he's invisible, but it doesn't auto-aim, so there's really no point. I'd rather just wait for him to show up. Oh, I didn't even realize that taking damage gives you Devil Trigger. That's insane. Yeah, that is a weird, like... If you take damage, you have the ability to heal it easier. And having the ability to heal means that you can take more damage. Like, that's a bad way to design it. Alright. Now I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do. I gotta use my Devil Trigger before I die. I know I have a yellow crystal, so I'm not worried about it. Because they don't work the same. The yellow crystals make the game even easier, because DMC1 they're just continues. I kinda hope I can beat him without the continue though. Yeah, this is a big Devil Trigger bar. Oh. Devil Trigger almost got me killed. This is too close. Oh man. I didn't want to use that continue. I wanted to beat him on my own. I know DMC1's Devil Trigger is like the first 3 bars. Which isn't a lot. You gotta be really careful. The other thing that's really good about DMC1 is Devil Trigger gives you lifesteal, while DMC2 gives you like a flat heal. So, or like a heal over time. So DMC1 encourages you to use Devil Trigger offensively and get rewarded for good play. DMC2 just, you know, lets you use Devil Trigger whenever and get some health back. Yeah, let me in the Pro Strat club. Oh, this guy again. You fought him earlier and I thought it was to like remix the game. But no, you just gotta fight him twice. Oh, I'm still underwater. Oh, those are the DMC1 enemies, I think. Swim up the middle, then throw bombs below till he dies. I love it. I always expect there to be a simple answer when it comes to these bosses. Ow. Why are we reusing DMC1 stuff? So blatantly obvious. Am I not doing it right? Okay. No original ideas, huh? I think it's both. I know for sure it heals over time. I'm sorry, I mean, I know for sure that it's lifesteal. We should look it up so that I got the facts, though. I'm sure there's a DMC wiki I can take a look at. But I just played it, I remember lifesteal. Next break I get, I'll look it up. Oh, secret. Is it a secret, or is this where I'm supposed to be going? And this is the same room. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Light a blue flame, and then the way will be opened. I did this, whatever I did by mistake with Dante. Oh, you can, okay, you can break them. They don't give good feedback that you're doing damage to them. Look, that clank sound doesn't sound like you're doing anything. Ooh. Ugh. The goo boss that has Phantom and Griffin in it. From DMC 1, the goo boss. The goo boss isn't Nightmare? Who's the goo boss? The goo boss's name is Nightmare, isn't it? Sweet relief. Oh, in DMC 2, you mean? Okay, yeah. Your message said DMC 1, so I was trying to think about that game. Yeah, that goo boss will put me to sleep for sure. Like some of the bosses in that boss left no room for attack. You could like hit it once and then you have to dodge, then hit it once and dodge. It was insanely slow. And then some of them you could just stand in one spot and do damage. Like with the tentacle, that was awful. Because it attacks so fast. Is this even doing anything for me? Maybe there's more of those? Hmm. I like that the statue is part skeleton. Yeah, repeat boss fights. I actually liked this boss fight in DMC 2. I still don't like the combat, but I think that this is a cool idea. Because he's got really slow, strong attacks, but then like the second half, the environments will help him out. Like here with the lasers. I like that you just get free super armor when you're in Devil Trigger. I'll say it, I like this song too. This is a banger. I think maybe I should be saving Devil Trigger for when he has less health. Like now, maybe? They increase the aggro radius of every boss, so they try attacking you at all times. That is crazy. What's your favorite Dante design?
Now we can stop Arius.
I hate to say it because I know I'm on the unpopular side, but I think 2's got my favorite design.
Actually,
I like
but not to
5
serve
kinda,
this power.
and I think what was 4? I gotta look up what 4 looks like.
Bring this to Mathieu for me, please.
I also wanted to look up the Devil Trigger thing.
I've got something that I need to take care of.
DMC 4 Dante. I kind of like that design too. 5's probably your favorite. I like 5. 5's really like casual looking, and it's also because he's older, so it like really fits. Something about 2 though. 2 looks cool. Like it 2 has the most muted red, I think, on his outfit. Because in game for DMC 1, that is crazy bright. 2's got like a muted red, and then his chest and like boots and gloves, like all the limbs in the chest are black, like black leather. I think it looks cool. I don't like DMC 3s. Again, like probably unpopular opinion. I just don't like the brown pants and the open, like just wearing a jacket. The open jacket looks weird. But I get it, he's the younger, like, ladies' man Dante. No shirt, no problems. I also don't like the bowl-shaped haircut in 3 and 4. I like the longer hair of 2 and 5 and 1. It's an insult that you have to spend money to upgrade the bowgun, because you probably only use it in maybe 2 levels. Even if it's cheaper, it's still a slap in the face. DMC Devil Trigger, because I'm curious exactly what it does in the first game.
For a defect, you show promise. But did you really think you could deceive me? Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia.
I got him.
Don't call me Kai.
Then why did you come here? Let me guess. You seek my death.
Die!
Like, this game gives him no time at all. But he's got some really cool animations. Waiting on you. I love that he takes time to, like, drink wine and smoke a cigarette. And he's got a cape. Like, this guy could have had so much personality, but I'm playing the game and I know nothing about him, except that he's evil. And he's got sipping wine, cigar, casual revolver in his hand. No, not that guy. There we go.
You lose, Kai.
Oh, you beat the boss, but you die anyway.
Kill me!
That man is going to bring me the Arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
Yeah, it's... His character is such a missed opportunity. Like, they did nothing with him.
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh, Arcana.
Here's another 3 for you.
I do like this, like Dante pulling a fast one by swapping the coins. I like it. I can't skip
Crap like
cutscenes
that
because I
doesn't
missed
interest
stuff the
me.
last time.
But
Trying to look up what Devil Trigger does.
Your swan song will.
But it doesn't look like I can get an easy answer.
You cannot win. Someone.
Yeah, he like goes crazy the second time.
Forget about me. Kill Arius.
Don't worry. I've got you.
I just hate cool guy Dante. If they kept this design, but made him old Dante. What mission are we on? Mission 9, so I've got 4 more to go.
Why did you save me? I was created by him.
I figured going to the DMC wiki, typing in Devil Trigger and going to DMC 1, it would say like, he does this % more damage, he does this %
We have
lifesteal,
until the sun is completely eclipsed.
but it doesn't really say anything.
How are you going to enter the building? The entrance is...
Where there's a will, right?
Hang on. No, still can't find it.
Mother.
Yes, it is true that we are not tied by blood.
Oh, so it is mother-daughter.
Are bound by
except-
history and experience.
Adopted
Which is much deeper.
mother and daughter.
Now go. Everything I know, I have passed on to you. You are my daughter.
Aw.
Thank you, Mother.
I thought maybe grandma or mother was hiding some red hair underneath that. Oh, I gotta do this mission again. The map. At least I know what I'm doing this time, assumedly. There's 4 crystals I gotta find and activate. And one's right here. Yeah, none of these... Like, DMC 1 didn't have a lot of cutscenes, but everything was really important to, like, the characters' relations and personality. DMC 2 doesn't have a lot of cutscenes, and it doesn't, like, say anything important. I don't know, like, how did DMC 1 do it better? I know it did, I just don't know how to explain it. Because, like, immediately it tied to Dante's... The villain tied to Dante's mother and brother. So there was, like, a family thing. And then it makes sense that Mundus would create Trish to look like Dante's mother, giving them, like, some kind of relation. So, like, all the characters are tied together in, like, a family kind of way, I guess. Like, through family. Yeah, there's the good one. Quick Heart. Whip. Amulet. Quick Heart. I couldn't tell what these do. Are some enemies just weak to one type? I could not tell what the difference was. Not saying the dialogue at the end of DMC 1 is better per se, but it was both cheesy enough and had... Well, I'm not talking about the... I guess I am talking about the dialogue. I'm talking about the writing rather than, like, the voice acting. But I think we're on the same page. Like, the overall story. This game has dialogue, but so little of it barely matters. Yeah, so... I think DMC 1's writing and dialogue Everything mattered for sure. Maybe that's the difference. Like, everything was related and mattered. I think that's it. And Dante had a more interesting personality, and the juxtaposition between his carefreeness and, like, the bosses pledging themselves to Mundo and like, until death was, like, a cool juxtaposition. I forgot this is an open area, and I don't have to fight any enemies here. Yeah, the, like, flip a coin, am I gonna help you, or is the game gonna end right here? It's so awfully silly. New Dante, the Dante in this game is awful. Alright, where's the next? Is it higher up? Nope. And, like, you can redo the same missions with a different character. But the character has to play differently. I don't know. There's more to it than that. Like, the character's gotta play unique enough, or, like, even if you're doing the same missions, you gotta tell a different story. And Lucia plays exactly the same as Dante, and they tried. They at least tried to, like, have a different perspective with the story, but it still is so inconsequential. Yeah, I've heard good things about 3 and 4 and 5. So I'm gonna play 3 after this. Her attacks don't even combo into one another. Like, she plants her feet when she does that attack. And 3 takes place before 1. So I'm also curious about that. I think it'll give me more perspective to, like, critique the story after I play 3. Because 1 story was short but sweet and good. Like, everything that was in there was, like, really relevant and did a good job building, like, motivation. 2's is bad. Can't quite, like, say much other than things are inconsequential and don't have enough time. Are there different combos? Like, I can't figure out combos for either character. Aside from, like, mashing triangle and then ending with, like, the stinger or the launcher. After you do the launcher, you, like, can't even do anything after that. Am I done in here? Alright, I guess I'm done in here. Like, playing DMC1, I could easily figure out how things related to one another with attacks and combos. This game doesn't make sense to me. Rather, like, the combos are just pressing the same button again and again. They're based on holding the stick a certain direction during combos, but you can't use them while locked on. Does it happen if there's no enemy around? I never noticed. Oh, I see. I'm sure it matters so little, though. And I still hate that you can't cancel your attacks. You can't cancel your melee attacks, so that gives you way more reason to want to use the firearms, the broken firearms, mind you. think I even need to be fighting these guys. They give a lot of soul, though. Swords for Lucia that have high striking power. I'm gonna equip that. It's probably just like a very negligible shorter range. The game suctions you so close to the enemies when you melee attack that the range doesn't really matter. Dante has 3 swords in this game. I didn't notice a single thing different about them other than like the range and the damage. Yeah, and see, that's stuff that even while playing around with, you can't even, like, figure out. I was playing this game for a while, and I had no idea what the difference between electric and ice did. Because I equipped the ice as soon as I got it during Dante's playthrough. Yeah, and having different sword range and damage means nothing in this game. Yeah, it's so negligible compared to the first game. When I was playing through Dante's, I just used the shortest range with the most damage because, like, it barely mattered. I think I gotta go this way, to the left. We'll just leave those guys. They tried to do some cool stuff with the environments, like, I like the camera combined with the wacky, like, buildings here. And in the CEO building, it slowly transforms into, like, the demon world, which is really cool. No, don't fall. Okay, now I can reach the demon world. And this is where I started. So where's the demon gate? The demon gate for Dante was in like a side room. It seems like her locations are a little bit different. It's pretty obvious to me DMC2 is a game of many ideas that they threw in whatever was technically playable at the time. Did they even have a lot of ideas? Like, to me this game doesn't even have ideas. DMC1 was full of ideas. It just seemed like they just tried to replicate the first game, but without the nuances. See, like, after doing the stinger, you can't even follow up after that, because the game will, like, target a different enemy. It's so funny that the launcher sends them too far away so that you'll auto-focus the next closest enemy. So you can't even finish a combo because of the way the lock-on works. And then again, like, why go through all the effort when you can just throw daggers? Alright, I guess the portal's not here either. Where is the portal? Trying to tell two stories is definitely neat. What's is DT Devil Trigger? What do you mean by switching out DT and Sin DT? 'Cause I don't know what those things are. Where am I going to finish the level? I don't know where this portal is. The only thing I think is like an interesting idea is that Lucia and Dante get abilities like flight and running faster that help them with a puzzle, but they don't get used ever again after that. It's like the start of a Metroidvania, but they just didn't do anything with it, and it also doesn't work tying it into Devil Trigger because Devil Trigger is a combat thing and not a exploration thing. So if the abilities were tied to just like normal gameplay, then I could see that being like a cool addition. Because like they make the worlds more open in DMC2 than 1. And if you had like permanent abilities that you could like travel through the world, like maybe you could make something cool from that. Oh, the equipment, okay. I thought I rolled out of the way. Dude, Super Armor on Devil Trigger is so busted. Yeah, I think the equipment for Devil Trigger, the crystals, are definitely interesting. Yeah, but the equipment crystals don't change enough. I feel like maybe if they wrap that again into like permanent abilities, like let's say the crystal that you get for flight in this game isn't tied to Devil Trigger, but you can use it anytime, I guess like with more restrictions, then you could like use flight for exploration to find like either optional or mandatory items to progress. Yeah, they couldn't even port Phantom into this well. Ouch. You may or may not remember where you get a Sin Devil Trigger form. If you Devil Trigger when you have super low health. In this game that happens? Because no, I haven't noticed that. Oh, this is just that boss, or that random enemy level. An entire mission in this game is just fighting enemies in this arena. And I can't skip it. Alright, let me switch to projectiles. One of the reasons Phantom is an early boss in DMC1 is he gets shredded by Devil Trigger. Does a lot of damage and he has less attacks in this game. Yeah, like they reuse Phantom in DMC1. One thing I liked about DMC1 is like they reuse bosses in interesting ways. Because like typically when you think of reusing content, it's not good. But I think that the bosses ended up with some personality because of the way that they reuse them. Like the Phantom and the Griffin, for example. Because Griffin gets a few lines. And I can just brute force it with super armor here. Oh, I guess she can... Here's one thing I didn't check. Is it in files? Action? Evade attacks by jumping in various directions. Holding the left stick in a certain direction, press circle button. That's the roll. The double jump. Jump higher and kicking off a wall. So everything so far is same as Dante. Boost sometimes, same as Dante. Stand on hands and then kick enemies. Lock onto a target and then press triangle button at the same time. Landing on the ground after jump. What the heck? Maybe I should try that. Oh. That's kind of cool. It lets you land safely. Yeah, they were really lazy with the upgrades this time around. So not only do the weapons play exactly the same, but when you upgrade weapons, it's just flat damage, which is the most boring kind of upgrades you can get. Because enemies around you will get harder, but you're not going to learn new abilities. You're just going to do more damage, so literally nothing changes. Except maybe some earlier enemies are easier. When this game's already easy. I can't even skip this part. Yeah, like these guys just take one combo now. Even though I didn't even upgrade the ability, I just have a stronger weapon. Oh, I gotta definitely take care of this guy. He's kind of annoying. And I'm also mixed when games have you learn abilities. Like, I know it's important for growth in these kind of games, but a part of me wants all of your attacks available from the beginning. But there also has to be enough here in the beginning. But I know beat-em-up games and action hack-and-slash games both do that kind of thing. I personally don't like it, but I see why it's done. think overall it's a net positive. You can beat it on the first wave? What requires beating it? Just doing it fast enough? I didn't even realize there was a timer, honestly. Was there a timer this entire time? Because I was not paying attention. Now we jump in. So we finished 11, are we on 12? Okay, so we have 12 and 13 and then we've beaten the game. Enhance. Enhance. It's always been a timer, but I've seen multiple people who have mostly gone brain dead this far. That's me. That's me. This game is not holding my interest whatsoever. I just know that I'm almost done, which is great. Where's the way up? There's gotta be some more stairs here, right? Am I going crazy? Or am I going through here? Okay, I just had to wait. Yeah, like after using the launcher, you can't do anything. The game just, if there's more than one enemy anyway. Let me see if I can get it down to one enemy and then try the launcher into something. Alright, this guy. Launch. It still doesn't feel as fluid as one. Like, sure, I can do it. Yeah, like, sure, I can do it. But there has to be one enemy on the screen. Which is, like, a huge problem by itself. Yeah, I got super lost last time. Okay. Once it starts transforming. I probably shouldn't even waste double trigger here. I guess it doesn't matter. Nothing in this game matters. I mean, I always try to say, like, maybe having a higher difficulty makes the game make more sense. But typically the normal difficulty is, like, the intended experience. So it's like, yeah, this game is super easy, and yeah, I could play it on hard, but the flaws are deeper than that. Like, I don't know. I'm both making a point that, like, the core mechanics have to be harder, and I'm making a point that, like, you should be extra careful how you balance your normal difficulty compared to, like, hard or Dante Must Die. Yeah, but not just this game in general. I always like to have a conversation about difficulty, and I think it's really clear for developers to communicate to the player what's the intended way to play their game. So when they don't specify, then that's just like normal is the intended way to play, and this is not an engaging game. I thought this level maybe had my favorite visual variety. Like I like that it changes every time you mess with the like demon gate, I guess. And I like the cool mix of like CEO land versus underworld land. Gotta remember as well, you can only unlock hard after beating this once. Yeah, that... And I have a problem with unlocking difficulties. Like, you should not ever have to unlock difficulties. I think they should all be available from the beginning, and again, just like make it clear what your intended experience is. Because even, like, making an easy mode is making the game more accessible, but making hard mode is also making the game more accessible and more replayable. So, I think it's important to have those difficulties from the beginning. I think we're done in here, right? Yeah, I hate having to unlock difficulties. I wonder what Lucia's final boss is if it's not the same person. I probably don't even have to fight these guys. I'm gonna keep moving. Oh man. I like the cartwheels knocking him around. Wait, does it start me over? It does! Ugh. Alright, well, it's also doubly nice that I already know what I'm doing this time around. I guess that's why I think we'll be done this. The ETA for this, the average time to beat, was 3 hours for her campaign. I'm on 2:30 right now. A little bit less than that, actually. Like 2:20. With this and one more mission to go, it sounds about right. Yeah, I think the camera and the actual uneven floor and walls like make an interesting level. Is this back to the beginning? Also a very confusing area though. Yeah, this is back to the beginning. I might get lost again. Ugh. Okay. Let's try this way. This is the swordsman with the two dogs, right? What is with that camera? That was so goofy. Oh, is this 3-head? It is. I didn't remember when I fought him in Dante's campaign.
You fool. Everyone is destined to die.
Good one. Alright, I gotta be really careful. I did not do this well the first time. Is there a chance to melee them? Okay, he didn't even attack. Alright, now I go double trigger. That didn't look like it even hit me. Yeah, I think her sidestep is supposed to be a little bit different than the roll. But I can't figure out what I'm doing to input it. I'm having a lot of a better time than the first time, though. Alright, and then we finish it right here. That does do a lot. Thought I was gonna be able to finish it. Did I win? Did I win? Or no, is he still gonna kill me even when his health bar is gone? Okay, this is where I need to leave. I think I didn't realize that was a door last time, and that's why I got stuck. This big guy is not going anywhere. I think this is a good time to check all the little things. Like, I want to inspect items. We did the equipment. File items. It's also weird that the boss fight was like 10 seconds earlier in this level for no reason. Alright, no problem, Scarecrow. Thanks for watching. So there's stuff on items. This I was extremely disappointed in. This is a step back from DMC1's file. It doesn't tell you anything. It just says their name and like flavor text. Whereas DMC1 told you so much about the enemies. Weapons. Also just some flavor text. Actions. That's it, actually. Yeah, the file is really disappointing. Alright, this is the second CEO Andy fight. Go back to Skeleman. I will, as soon as I get a chance. I might just do it during this boss fight, see if I care. What mission are we on? I think I'm still on the second to last. So maybe I do fight the same final boss. No, I think we just stop at this guy. Oh, that's right, because Dante goes through the portal. Unless that changes in this playthrough.
You defeated.
Oh, we don't even fight him.
There's just one thing left. Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vida Marley. The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth is, I was created by Arius.
Dang, I like DMC2 Dante's design. He's got the black collar too.
Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
Isn't CEO Andy already dead? And then Dante goes through the portal.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
Flipping a
My job
coin.
is hunting devils.
Once you enter
Or
the
did they
demon
ruin his
world,
character though?
you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable.
Did it show
You don't
Dante
need to
leaving
worry
after
about
his?
me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
He's so into himself.
See you around.
See you around, pushes her in.
don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
So what happens with her?
Dante.
Oh, is that him again?
Arius?
Oh, this is a cool way to do it.
It seems I have to finish him off myself.
I like the way that both of these end then. Alright, what can I upgrade? Nothing. Oh yeah, we're checking Skelly Man. The cage guys? Agonophanis and Pterophanis. Do they all have weird names like this? Goatling. Get a Goatling gun. Okay, enough of that. Actually, might as well check them all. Spicier. Am I missing? Like, why am I at the end of the game and I'm missing so many enemy files? Maybe in the, like, new game plus, there's more enemies? Oh, he's possessed. So his plan was to get ultra powerful and he couldn't even do that right. Trying not to get hit by those. I think the slowest projectiles usually do the most damage. Ouch. I didn't want to double trigger. Now I do. Oh, can I hit them? Looks like I can pop them. Look at this buffoon. At least her spin move is a faster roll. Because if you can't cancel attacks, I at least like having a less commitment roll. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna grab some health this way. Just to take that damage in that energy ball. Maybe I can't blow them up. Oh. It's a lot easier than the other boss that Dante's fighting. Plus there's a phase 2. Oh, we're still going.
Dante told me. Devils never cry.
Roll the credits. These pre-rendered cutscenes look pretty good. Alright, what's the game plan? Right now I'm just throwing daggers, and it seems to be working. But I can't back up anymore. Yeah, stay back there. I think the game expects you to get closer? Can't tell. I'm gonna double trigger when he gets closer. If I can. Alright, well, this is working just fine. Is that it? There's nothing left of him anymore.
You must not worry, my dear. I am sure that he will return. Everything is just as it was with Sparta.
Oh my.
What is it, my dear?
Both sides are heads.
Heads, I go.
Ah,
Tails, you go.
I love it. How do we know what side's heads?
That macho.
That's actually, like, kind of endearing. Kind of. Alright. That was DMC2 again. I'll let the credits play. I'll be right back.